Today, we have a beautiful couple on set with us. They have been married for 10 years. We're going to be talking about their journey together and advice for people who are thinking of, going into the institution called. Yeah, it was quite tough for us, because we're just growing. I remember when we started, we were just in a flat, no TV on the floor, mattress on the floor, everything.
Humble beginnings.
So really humble beginning. And I'm like, why were you not, when the pressure of, why were you not gathering all these things before you got married? So the early years were one of our difficult years. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and just exactly like you said, I think it's living and cleaving was the issue. So we physically left our parents and we're together, but there were also things we needed to also leave our single state of mind. So me back then, the kind of job I was doing, I traveled a lot. So literally in 12 months in a year, I'm at home 2.5 months.
Oh, wow.
So that's the way it was. Out for 8 weeks, back for 1 week. But that's how it was. And I got married. So quickly I had realized that this can't work.
Yeah.
So then the cleaving part. So after we finished doing the living and everybody tried to say, okay, we are together. The cleaving part now, that was now the
that was
the extended play version of things. And I think as Jumoke said, as we kept on working on it, kept on getting better and better and better to the extent that now you can easily, when we talk, we already, in a way, we already know, okay, he will be fine, she will be fine. And you go back there and then you communicate a bit and then get it done. So yeah.
Okay.
Living and living, yeah.
That's interesting. So 2 kids after. What do you guys enjoy doing together as a couple?
Dancing, man.
We love to dance. I remember when Folabi's album came out.
Yeah.
Ademola listening to it, and he just called me, and we just played it, and he started to dance to it.
Yeah.
It was quite nice. So he loves to dance. I love to dance, and we do.
And I think we both think we know how to dance. So
well, we think we know how to dance.
So
we think
we are good dancers. We are good dancers. We are good dancers. Yeah, we are good dancers. Everybody else accepts us.
But when you're moving and you're I don't know, you're moving, but your body is not.
We are good dancers. Your
body is not, but for us, we are good dancers.
Yes, we are good dancers.
We'll leave your babies to judge.
We have rhythm and we are on beat. Yeah.
I like that.
Oh my God, yes.
Okay. So how do you handle disagreements or conflicts? I know you've mentioned some bits of it, but generally, how do you handle disagreement or conflict?
Man, that's it.
I think we're very different.
Yes.
Like she said. So Jumoke wants it sorted. Let's talk about it. The elephant, it can't even be an elephant. The small in the room, let's address it. Let's talk about it now.
No.
Me, on the other hand, I try to know what is the root cause of this issue.
He likes to...
Like why? And at times when I have a conversation and I'm seeing the conversation, I try to pause and detach from it to ask myself, how best can I communicate? What other way could I have said this? So like she said, I play it back in my head again. Exactly. And then I come back and say, so why did you, like, what was I?
Like, and
I try to get the why. Because for me, if you know the why, you can try and fix it.
Yeah.
But I think as time passed, I realized as a guy, you don't need to know the why.
Just fix it.
At times, it doesn't even have a fix. Just stay there and empathize.
Okay, that's a good one. Okay.
There are some things that being said to you, your brain is saying, okay, I can fix it like this. That was not the brief. We did not read the memo. The memo wasn't for you to... The memo was for you to just stay there and say, okay, sorry, all right, and agree. Then, later, you can come and say, boy, you see, that discussion, at that point, your message will land. Yeah. But if at that point, you're trying to say, no, the architecture, come on, it's not going to work. But then sometimes too that you actually give solutions straight up.
Yeah. For me, I just say it as it is. I just throw it, boom.
Yes.
And but because we're growing. That's part of the growing. I'm beginning to understand him. So sometimes, as much as that's how I'm feeling, sometimes I hold back. And just especially when he's swamped with work because I know I feel like the way I see Dema is just one at a time. Like, it's like I do this, I finish it, I do this, I finish it. Like, you can't say, okay, I want to do so many things at the same time. He's always overwhelmed with that. So sometimes I kind of stay back. Even if I can say that I'm dying inside. I need to let it out, but we'll hold it in. Then when the time is right,
you bring it up.
When the time is right, I bring it up. But there are just some things. Sorry, guys. I just threw it.
There's some similarity in your answer because you sometimes wait as well because it will land at a different time.
Yes,
I like that.
It will. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So, what would you say is one of the most memorable moments from your wedding day, if you still remember?
To be honest, wedding. The wedding story for another day. But to be honest, the story for another day. That's quite deep.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I feel for me, all I could, looking back, because I won't lie to you, I've never really looked back at that day because it was a very interesting day.
Yeah.
Ademola knows why I'm saying that.
Okay.
But for me, it was just me looking and saying that it was just the both of us.
I like that.
Yeah, I remember just looking at him. I remember dancing because we had the traditional and the registry. So I remember just dancing to him.
Yeah.
And I kind of blocked everyone around us out of my vision. And I could just see my man sitting and looking. Yeah, So I think for me, that was just the moment for me. Having that thought of it's just you and I, like it's just the two of us. Yeah.
Okay. I like that.
The most memorable thing for me was when we so because we are Yoruba, you need to come in prostrate and with your guys and everything. So after prostrating, they asked me to sing a song.
Oh yes.
What?
So at that point, I think they are giving me a bit of coaching, but I didn't expect to sing a song. So I held the mic and the first thing that came to my mind to sing, was a song that has to do with Johnny. So I thank God for where I am now. Thank God for where He's taking us to.
Yeah.
And every time I sing that song since that day,
you recall.
Because for me, if I, like you said, the journey so far has been very interesting.
Yes.
Oh, very, very interesting. So that song for me has a different meaning for me.
Yeah.
Very, very different.
That makes sense. Okay. So what would you say has been your favorite shared experience or adventure over the past 10 years?
I'll say coming to the UK, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because it wasn't in the plan.
Okay.
Let me just put that out there. It was not in the plan.
Yes.
I among all my siblings, I'm the one that everybody felt would never leave.
Wow.
It was never in my siblings. Everybody knew they would go, but and then when it came up, and I saw it was an offer I couldn't refuse, and I had to sit down and think of how best to carry her along because I never planned to leave. We had established some things. So she was in her makeup, she had her team, she had her studio, and then I'm just coming to say,
let's go.
Estelle, follow husband.
Well, in a way, I was quite excited to go because no, I'm being real because I actually came here to study.
Yes, that's true.
So I was excited to bring my family to kind of enjoy what I think I enjoyed back there because guys, it's different when
Oh,
you
yeah.
come into the UK as a single person than
Of
when you come as
course.
a
Yep.
parent. So I
With
need to
2
put
children.
that out there. So I enjoyed the life of being a single girl,
Mm-hmm.
schooling, no
Yeah.
responsibility. Yeah, just being enjoying yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then now coming with a family, and it was
Very different.
nice because I
Very
really wanted them to experience, all the things. I took them to all those places that I wanted. I was so excited. I said, "You guys, you need to try this. You need to try this." So,
Yeah.
we're
Yes.
just So
that's
I
exciting.
was actually excited, and I said, "London, yes, we're going to London."
Yeah.
because they had the option of Manchester.
Yeah, I had the option of London, Manchester,
Manchester,
Edinburgh,
yeah. But I was
and
like,
one other
London,
place.
London.
And so for me, I was just like, I'm leaving, yeah. So and I don't want me that. So
Yeah.
you choose, because that was my way of
Involving
trying
her.
to make it.
Yeah.
Because
Partnership,
and then when she said London, I said London. I
said,
went
yeah,
back, told them,
London.
yeah, I'm going to London. They say, okay, London,
Yeah.
this.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
So
That's good.
it was very I think for us that
Looking
was,
back now, I'm happy I chose London. Yeah.
Okay, that's exciting. So, what advice would you give to newlyweds, one, or those that are about to get married, or like people who want to enter into a relationship, or like they don't even know where to start from, stuff like that? So, like newlyweds, those that are about to get married, and those people who like desire a kind of relationship like this.
I think for me, the main advice would be, don't plan, but don't have analysis paralysis.
Okay.
And what I mean by that is, there's a way a guy will say, I need to have a house, a car, a job, a this, a that before I get married, which are valid. But the problem with that is not every time that you have those plans, they go exactly the way you scheduled it.
Yeah.
And then you wake up one morning and you find out you're 45. So now you've clicked everything, but you're 45.
Yeah.
But then, okay.
What next?
What next? You get. But then if you just kind of focus on it and say, this is my mindset now. This is where I want to be. The growth when you are growing with somebody. Because I didn't become super established and get married, I don't know how that is. But growing with someone, I've come to realize that there's a lot of value in when you have two people doing it, that life together. There's some projects I've done since I got married that I'm like, I'm sure if I was single, this it'll have been. But she would just come back and there was a particular evaluation I had. And my wife said, what they are saying is rubbish. My husband is not this. And I just did that conversation that day. Because the way that evaluation went, I was like, what's going on? There's a reason why God said it is not good for man to be alone.
Yeah.
It is a truth. You need to find that person.
Yeah.
Prayerfully find that person. And do it. Now, in doing it in present day world, you plan how many kids you want to have, all of that. Fantastic conversations, always good. But you see, the best plan in God's eyes is a joke. Because our God is a God that is an extraordinary strategist.
Yes.
You've planned your plan, he's laughing and he's watching you. Fantastic. When it's time, he will just arrange things.
Yeah.
But you need to be teachable and just open your mind to it. As long as you've not closed your mind to getting married. Because being married is not like the end all and be all of everything.
Yeah.
If that is what you desire, don't procrastinate. Don't kick the can. Mindset, be there, and then do it. And as it goes on, growing with someone, I cannot explain. I don't think I have the words to be able to tell you how it feels to grow with someone. So the only thing I can tell you is, come and join us.
Please join us. So join Ademola and Jumoke. We'll join you soon. By the grace of God.
Amen. Yes.
you.
Well, yeah. Dima has said so much. I think for me, what I would say is for the just do, like he has said it, don't overthink it, and don't write off everyone that comes your way.
Yeah.
Just don't write them off.
Yes.
Just give people opportunity.
That guy in the friend zone.
Yeah,
Help him.
don't write people off, because sometimes people, your idea of a partner, might not really be what you're seeing in your front.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's always never. But
All of us have potential.
one thing you just need to know is the person teachable, likable, is, do you they just tick some things, and maybe not those physical things that, a lot of people are counting, but just look at the things and just think about it. And what's your future going to be like? Just, and I think, sometimes you just give it a go.
Okay.
Yeah, it's never that, it's deep or not that deep. I don't know. It's just balance it, sha.
I like all of the gems that you both have dropped on the couch today.
Oh, thank you.
Very, very useful. And I'm sure that a lot of people will pick. I've been learning as well. That's why I'm like,
good.
Thank you.
Okay. So I think 2 more questions I have for you. The first one is, how do you see your relationship evolving in the future?
Oh, evolving. Yes, I tell them.
So this is my wife said,
No.
there's the phase of enjoyment.
Yes.
And our enjoyment, is in the future. We are planning it. Because you see, me, the way I had done it was, what do I want to be doing when I'm 50? I told myself, I don't want to be changing nappies when I'm 50. I don't want to be attending recitals when I'm 50. What I want to be doing when I'm 50 is either going to graduation or attending weddings. So that, you see, from that 50, oh my God, I'm going to flex.
Yeah, well, I've already told him. I said, you know what? When we clocked 10 years, I was playing that joke with him. I said, Dima, you see, we've proven that
Love
there's love
is
here,
sweet.
you know.
Yeah.
So now let's get to the part of money.
Yeah,
because-
exactly. Let the money enter. Let the money enter.
Because there's nothing to prove it. Love
Yes,
is here
sweet.
already.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
yeah,
We've-
yeah. Let the money enter.
Yeah. So now we need to start getting to that part where there's money, so that they say,
Billionaire.
hey,
Yeah.
oh, I love this.
Yeah.
I love this.
I mean,
So-
London today, Paris tomorrow,
Yeah.
Santorini
Yes,
next week.
yes.
So every time
that
he's
kind of
walking,
flex.
every time he's walking and he's on his computer, I'm saying, guy, money is the money.
There's the pressure. Yeah, we need to make this money.
We need to make this money, but so that's what's basically our future right now. So
Okay,
yes,
okay.
and that's what we're working to, by the grace of
By
God.
the grace of God, you will get everything that
Amen.
you want in Jesus'
Amen.
name.
Amen.
Last question. What do you do for fun aside dancing?
So 2 years ago, so when we're dating, after a couple of dates, my wife said that she noticed that I don't play video games. I said, well, I never really put in, but our brothers do. She now said, she would buy me a PlayStation. I think I was like 2. Yeah. So when we started first year, second year, PlayStation 3 is out now. PlayStation 4 is out now. Then my wife just said, you know what, 2 years, just PlayStation 5 just came out. She just gave me Christmas present. So that day, when I saw it, I was like, this is real. It's mine. So right now,
That's
for
what
fun.
you do.
But now, that PlayStation, I had to be careful.
That's,
But my PlayStation is my phone.
Men and games.
Because I see during COVID, I bought a pool table, a games table. I wanted to play pool because I used to play pool.
Yeah.
But
you
the
tried
other
to
have
teach me
views
about
about the space. So my pool game is in the shed. But my PS5
It's in the open.
is in the open.
So
In the open.
we play, we try. Well, I would say what we try to do for fun, because I would say we have started doing, aside from what you heard earlier, was this game.
Yes.
So I wanted to get back to the swing of, things have changed. When I was playing PS,
It's not the same.
Yeah,
I
but now
know.
it's like when you want to play the FIFA, it's like you have to think of so much stuff to press.
Yeah.
And that was doing my own head in, and I said, you know what, but
Then she
we
got Mortal
started
Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
She was first
Oh,
beating
I
me.
was beating
She was
you.
beating me.
That was.
But then I sat down. and I got my move. Then all of a sudden, it now looked like I was cheating. She's not playing.
No. No, did not come on.
Okay.
I was
Oh,
always
this.
I was always beating him with the Mortal
I have
Kombat.
accepted.
But that FIFA, it was just too much for my. I'm just like, you know what? But we try with the game, and but he's more Ademola into the games. Into the games.
I
But
try when I have the time.
And he got me a pink.
Yeah, pink
Pad.
pad. Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet. Oh, that's really, really, really lovely. I love the friendship, the synergy, the sync, the communication between you both. And congratulations again on
Thank
10
you very
years.
much.
Thank you.
More celebrations soon. We'll have you on the couch when you do 15 and 20. By the grace of God. Congratulations.
Thank you so
And
much.
thank you again for being on the couch.
Thank you.
Thank you for dropping all of the lovely advice and gems. If people have questions, I'm sure they will leave questions. We would route them to you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, again for joining us today on the couch with the lovely couple who've been married for 10 years. I'm sure you may have picked up a lot of gems and advice from them. And I hope that you have questions. You leave it in the chat for us. We will send them to Ademola and Jumoke. Thank you again for being here on the couch. See you in the next episode.